Yo, this is a 2080 Ti running overclocked to its absolute maximum. And it's only at 38, 39 now, but it's probably going to go up to about 45 once it's been running for a while. But 45 at its absolute peak, it's kind of amazing. And the reason for it is having an AIO coolant. It's the Arctic Freezer 240. And honestly, if I were to do it again, I would not use the Arctic Freezer because those tubes are thick and stiff and really hard to work with. But hey, here we are. And yes, I do have some coil wine. Of course I do. I'm overclocking the hell out of it. So, alright. Just gonna move this fan that I'm using as a support slash cooler. A little bit carefully. There we go. There you have it. And I put some aluminum fins on the side, which I got from an old motherboard actually, to cool the parts not covered by the AIO, and I mounted them with some thermal glue and a little bit of super glue at the very end on the inside, which you probably can't see back there, where it touches the metal bracket. I also swapped the thermal pads on the VRAM for a thick layer of thermal compound instead, because the whole thing was dry and crusty. So I had to do some modifications. Of course, it doesn't fit straight as it is. I know there's like some sort of Kraken thing you can buy, or adapter probably, but I just did it this way. I drilled out the holes a little bit, which is gonna cause some pain in your soul when you're doing this. But yeah, it's M4 screws with nuts, and with some brackets, it's pushing down on the plastic fins on the side of the AIO heads. And those in the back actually don't have any nuts on them because that didn't fit. Instead, those are helping to keep it in place like this so it doesn't slide around. And then I'm using one plastic zip tie, you can see, on the back hose and to the metal, what do you want to call it, metal housing around it. So yeah, this is working like insanely well. So now you know it's possible if you want to do it. I mean, the AIO costs like 80 bucks new. All in all, with the screws and thermal glue and whatever I've used here, thermal glue. I don't know, maybe 100 bucks in total, and honestly, well worth it. So yeah, keep that in mind, and let me know if you have any questions if you want to do it yourself. It's a bit tricky, but it works, and as I said, works quite brilliantly. Let's see if it reached 45. Nah, 43. But yeah, it's probably gonna reach 45. And I think my latest Haven benchmark here was like 6,400-ish, so that's pretty fucking decent. Pardon my language. For a 2080 Ti. Alright. See ya.